Will lifting weights make you more bulky? So in this video, we're going to cover things in context to help you understand why this question shouldn't be asked. If you're natural, you're not doing any performance enhancement, any TRT, or anything unnatural, this is something that is a fallacy. It doesn't make sense. So after we go through what I have on the screen, this should help you understand why you shouldn't ask this question, or it shouldn't even be a consideration. The reason I say that also is because women tend to ask me these questions, and based on the many I've trained, not only women but men and women of different ages, groups, ethnicities, fitness levels, I know for sure this question is a myth. Before I get into the video, make sure to go to my latest Instagram post, comment the word more info to get a free guide to losing fat, rules to burning fat. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so on my screen here, it talks about how muscle gets bigger, right? So there's a lot of things you have to think about. Your body type, you have three of them. So you have ecto, meso, endomorph, which are three different body types, and those different body types build muscle at different rates. You gotta think about the person's age, their gender, that plays a factor, a huge one, the type of training regime they're doing, their goals. All these things play a factor to muscle, right? And key things nutrition-wise, is the person eating enough protein to support muscle growth? Is the person eating enough calories to support muscle growth? So just from those two things, especially the calorie surplus one, I just don't see how a woman would get bulky lifting weights. People underestimate how much a calorie surplus is and how long you need to be in the surplus for to see progress. Even though the scale may move a lot week by week by week, those are just fluctuations. Those are not actual numbers of mass being gained, like muscle mass. It takes time. At least after that third year, you're not gaining any more than 5 pounds of muscle a year. You'll be lucky to get 1 to 3 after that third year mark, assuming you're at that point. So I don't foresee anybody getting bulky to the extent people think. Here's the main reason why though, especially for women, to really pay attention to this. Men and women are different. We're not the same. The reason why I say that is because of our genetic makeups, especially our hormones. The amount of testosterone in a woman versus a man is a fraction. Like, it's not even close. You need all those things above to be of age, to have the perfect program, to be in the calorie surplus, to have your protein on point, in addition to having the hormones necessary to be able to support the muscle gain. So you're not going to get bulky. It's just not possible. You're actually going to get more slender, more tight. You know, do I look bulky? If I hopped on stuff, I would look bulky. But yeah, that's what's going to happen, not you getting bulky. But anyways, back to the hormone factor. So the testosterone in a man versus a woman is not even close. So let's dive into that a bit more. Okay? So I have a different tab here. So men have higher testosterone than women. Not generally. We do have higher testosterone. Of course, with the testosterone levels nowadays being lower because of over-sexualization, the plastics that we use, the diet, the estrogen and everything, it will be lower, but it's still higher than women on average, for sure. So typically a man will range between 300 to 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, and a woman is a fraction of that. A woman is not even 10% of that. She's 5% of that. That's low. That is low. 15 to 70 nanograms per deciliter. That's not even close. So for that fact itself, it's just not possible for you to gain that much unless you hopped on gear, you hop on PEDs that really increase the level of testosterone you're already producing. And even those ladies that build that huge amount of muscle aren't as big as the guys. So don't worry, you're not gonna get bulky. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's all that working in your favor in addition to the nutrition, right? Being a calorie surplus, having enough protein, having a good training regime, being of age, having the right goals, being the right body type, because that matters. You being an ectomorph versus a mesomorph, how you eat is going to be different. So the surplus the mesomorph may need will be different for an ectomorph, because an ectomorph will need more carbohydrates. And think about eating that much carbohydrates to be at the surplus. You will throw up. So many things come into factor. Many things come into play when we want to gain muscle, when we want to gain size. It's not as easy as people think. It's dedication. It's years. It's work. Plus, you need to have other things working in your favor as well. You know, so you're not going to get bulky, I can assure you. I can assure you. I'm not going to get into the role testosterone plays, but due to the fact women just don't have enough testosterone, you're just not going to get bulky. And the reason I'm speaking to the women is because this question comes from them, right? This, I hope, answered your question. So as long as you're avoiding any PEDs, any PEDs aren't performance enhancement, any testosterone boosters, TRT, any of that, you will not build muscle that way. You just won't. In fact, lifting weights and so on will help you be more slender, be more tight. You build your metabolism so that you're burning more rest. You're keeping off body fat. You feel better. You're doing less to keep off body fat, like I said before. And you're aging slower. So there's a lot of benefits to having muscle, but you're just not going to be bulky like that. You're just not. It's not possible genetically. So I believe that covers it. So to review what I said, or to review the answer to the question, no, you won't get bulky. Many things play a factor to getting size. Your age, your gender, your current training split, how long you've done it, your current nutrition. Does the protein intake support muscle growth? Does the calorie surplus support muscle growth? Is the calorie surplus and the macro correct according to your body type? And do you have enough testosterone to build the muscle necessary? Even for men amongst each other, we build muscle at different rates because of our testosterone levels. So if we're doing things to plummet our testosterone levels, it will be harder to keep off body fat and build muscle. You know what I'm saying? So you won't get bulky, I can assure you. Let me know what other questions you have in the comment section. I can definitely cover more videos like this where I speak about things in context to help you understand. This is not a science channel. I'm not here to prove I have degrees in anything. I'm explaining things based on experience. I've helped people lose between 10 to 40 pounds in 60 to 90 days. I've helped myself get in great shape, and I have enough knowledge to help you get in great shape. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Like I said before, go to my most recent Instagram posts, comment the word more information, or more info, I should say, to get a free guide to losing fat. May God bless you. I'll see you next video.